Yeah. Look at the road. A lot of these rural scenes are good to paint. They're good scenes to paint pictures of. Great scenes to paint pictures of. Look like garbage, man. Look at all that trash. That old car in front of us. That's a neat old car. Happy New Year, Laura Lee. Good to see you. Sometimes it looks like part of the gas pump, but it goes over it's like an extra mouth thing extra molding piece that goes over where you put your card in.
Yeah.
And you put your card in that thing with that thing on there, and it reads your card. That thing reads your card, so those people steal your gas, can steal
Your info.
yeah, so they can use it. That's how they and I also think there could be people on YouTube that have maybe trolled me or whatever, and that'll hack me somehow.
Well, that could have been too, where you've been putting your
Information on YouTube,
yeah,
get your information to steal your identity or something.
for ordering things.
Well, not just that. Well, yeah, you got to watch what your websites you click on. But what do you think about that prepaid debit card thing?
That would be okay because that would
Because
be
it's not attached to your bank account. It's prepaid like a gift card,
yeah,
and you can use that and use that to get gas. Because I enjoy paying at the pump and stuff. But if they steal money, I guess I could still go in. There's a cat. I
well,
guess I could down there beside on the road. I can still in, but sometimes if it was late at night and it was like a bad neighborhood,
yeah,
I could go pay at the pump, with my prepaid debit card.
yeah.
But I wouldn't. Wouldn't that be a good thing if it was like a bad area?
I guess it would.
But only just if it's a bad area or wherever at night, late at night or something. But not. Sorry, guys, for the bad camera work. I apologize truly. I apologize. Oh yes. So Wayne and I just joke. Okay, we just joke around. We're not serious. We're just kidding around. Just making a joke. So we like to joke. He's gay himself. We're just joking.
Can't tell. Make no sense.
Living. Okay, here we are. That's true. That's true there. Have to just learn to like a joke and kid around. Yeah, guys. Joke around. We'll joke around about everything. Wayne even jokes about people of color, but you have to realize that Wayne grew up in an all black neighborhood. He went to an all black high school. Wayne went to high school in an Indianapolis, Indiana, in an all-black high school. It was like 70% black, and he was just one of the few white people that went to the high school. It's just like on Good Times or What's Happening was one of those TV shows of the 70s, where everybody's black in the ghetto and they live there. Camo Dave, Camo Dave died for real, sad. Watch his channel. Yeah, I know he died for real. I'm sorry to hear Camo Dave died. I have a song about Camo Dave. Did y'all check out my little Camo Dave song? Yeah, so we just joke around on this channel sometimes. A woman from New York City that I used to work with, who was raised in Brooklyn in the Bronx, and she, I do the New York accent because I knew her. I worked with her, and Wayne used, Wayne knew met her too. So that's how we do the New York accent. It's because of the woman I knew.
Foolish.
I'll be right back, guys. Okay, guys. And for a while, okay,
That's
we get ready.
steady, I'm sure. Tell her.
Hello. How are you? I'm gonna give Wayne to you, okay? Okay. Happy New Year to you too. There you go. I got it on speaker. You can take it off for them too.
I'm making my cornbread.
Now there are the greens. See.
Um,
Get some black-eyed peas in there. And so I don't know what that is. What's the thing there?
oh, that's a hash brown.
Hash
I
brown.
just ain't put it in the. It's I fried that
Debbie
today.
Baker Debbie. I think it's funny the way I got it written down on your phone. I typed it into your phone.
I did that. I need to have
Debbie
that straightened out.
Debbie Baker Debbie.
Yeah.
Funny.
I
It
didn't
has
know how to
Debbie
do
Baker as one word.
it. Yeah. I need you to put the Kenwood in there too for me.
Kenwood House.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I don't know how to do it. I did that, but I don't know how to do it. But I need to change hers again.
Okay. This drink is called L8. This is Kentucky only. I think it's just a regional area around Kentucky. 1926.
That's Debbie, what she thinks about it.
Have you had L8, Debbie? Have you ever drank L8 before? The soft drink? It may just be Kentucky that has it. It's like a fruit ginger ale. It's like a green glass. It's almost like a
They even have cherry and
ginger ale.
orange.
I like the cherry L8. It's pretty good. But the orange L8, it's orange cream. It's like an orange cream soda, and that orange cream L8's not as good. Mm-hmm. But Canada Dry ginger ale. I like ginger ale pretty good. That's pretty good with alcohol. You know, if you mix something with it.
But yeah, I say person have to get it if they come to Kentucky to get it, because I don't think you could actually get it down up there.
When did you go get Chinese?
It's been a while back.
Oh, I saw that stuff laying here.
Yeah,
I thought maybe you had been Chinese lately.
it's been a while. I had that stuff laid
Hello,
somewhere, and I'm trying. Look,
you know, is this, you know, well, you can, why don't you pull out the spoon so people can see it? The spoon, there it is. There's some black eyed peas with a few real peas mixed in with it. That's going to be real good. I love those black eyed peas. Are almost like pinto beans, are they?
yeah,
They call them peas, but they're really more like a bean, I guess.
yeah,
I think a pea is actually a type of a bean, isn't it? Wouldn't a pea be a
yeah,
type of a bean?
yeah. It is. It
I
is.
guess a pea is a bean.
'Cause all of that stuff is like a bean. It's just a
It's just different kinds of
pea
beans.
pods.
You know, I made too much. I put too much ham in my soup beans just a couple of nights ago. It was really good, and I couldn't stop eating it. But it had so much. It had too much ham and too much fat in it in the soup beans.
She's talking to you, Debbie. I didn't know if you. Oh,
Did you have you ever eaten soup beans
well, you mean ask her if she's ate it like
like
that?
soup beans like a pour up in the stew? Oh, okay, yeah. I
Like
don't
the
know where what all
ham
part.
and stuff in it.
Yeah, I don't know what parts of the United States soup beans are in, but I know it's mostly here. But it's not everywhere that they eat them, I guess. But it's not everywhere in the world.
Yeah.
That's good.
I'll have to let that get hot before I put
Okay.
the bread in.
Okay. The cornbread.
Yeah.
Have you already cooked the cornbread, or are you just heating it up, or?
No, I'm getting ready.
Oh yeah, that's what that is. You make yours in a skillet too, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay. This Light and Wayne's kitchen is like an industrial public place. Huh? Who, me?
She couldn't sleep. She was talking about she couldn't sleep.
Oh, Debbie.
Yeah.
Do you have her, or is she in there? Where's Debbie at? Oh, there.
Right.
It's an industrial. I'm sure this house didn't come with this industrial style lamp in here. It works well, but you know, it's up to a person to decide what they want. But I would get rid of it. If it was me, I would have gotten rid of it and changed it to a regular light, you know, in the kitchen of a house. You know, that's the only disturbing thing. I like it for fluorescent lights, but something that looks like it's industrial. You know? It's nice. You don't even really notice it. But I don't know what kind of lamp you would have in here. Yeah, this is the house of Wayne. Yeah. Okay. This is the city, Los Angeles, California. Spreads out in all four directions like a broad loom road. High tension wires to bring in the power. Bus lines to get you to where you're going. A library and a police station. That's where I work. I'm a cop. Dun 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 dun. It's Friday. I'm working at a robbery division. My boss is Captain Didion. My name's Friday. It was an ordinary evening in a suburban home. But something lurked on the horizon, more evil, more wicked, and more sadistic than anyone could ever imagine. It would rock this town for the next 30 years. It was the bloodbath in Kansas murders. And now, released from the insane asylum was Jeffrey Tubok, the one who killed his entire in 1986, has been restored to sanity and released from the Humbach Sanitarium with very much protest and very much anger at the releasing of Mr. Stunbuck from the insane asylum. This is the story of those murders. What led a man to kill his entire family? What would lead to dum 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 dum? Jesse Scott. Yes, story time. Hello, Jesse Scott. How are you? Jesse, sweet Jesse, Big Daddy Scott. Good. Okay, now. Yes. Mm. Mm. Lost and found. And the evening of destruction. Yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes,
Mary
yes, yes.
Wilson died.
Mary Wilson died.
What state was that? The Noble family?
You ba 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 ba.
Well, it's about over with now.
Home it afford.
Yeah.
Yes.
When did it start? Well, it ain't showing it on here.
Thunderstorms along with it. This is a look at 9, 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. That's when the next wave comes in, and it's pretty steady through the course of the day. Great deal on the
No, it ain't
legendary
showing it down here.
or the #1 selling Tacoma with the
It
best
might, I'll
resale
probably
value,
see it.
plus 2 years no cost maintenance.
It all ends January 3rd.
Yeah.
Toyota.
Yes, January 3rd.
As health professionals,
Yeah,
we're on
they
your
did.
side.
Oh, that's really neat, Leah Sampson. I didn't even know that it was a tradition to eat black eyed peas on a New Year's Eve. I had heard something about that years ago, but I have forgotten entirely about that. That some people did eat that on New Year's Eve, but that's really interesting to know about. I'm glad you mentioned it. That's really neat. University of Kentucky here. You see, that's a big hospital over there in Lexington. That's where I did my. That's where I went the other day, and I showed you that from the hospital. That's what they do there. That's the big teaching hospital. It's a learning hospital. See, UK. It's a. It's they have student doctors, that work there. They have student doctors. Oh, supposed to bring out luck throughout the year, Leah Sampson. Good. I'm glad you told me about that. That. Yeah, Wayne, I guess, had that idea in his mind that it was a tradition to be able to do it. And I learned to play something on the guitar. Good, Darwin. Good to hear from you. Good to see you. What's that music of?
Can't rule out a little flooding issue. Bluegrass region had some showers earlier this afternoon. SF zipped in, zipped on out of here very, very quickly. Lexington down to Richmond and up into Georgetown, we're okay. Watching this area, I think some thunderstorms are going to blow up here over the next 1 to 2 hours. And then by the time we say hello to 2022, you're going to see we're going to have a lot of showers and storms across most of the region. Coming here on the southwest coast. Severe weather potential that we're tracking. The number one.
When I did, these are Pall Mall in the white package. Ultralights. That's what I smoked when I smoked. I smoked the Pall Mall ultralights. That's what they look like.
A must in your medicine cabinet. Last 6 days.
These are in a white package, okay? And that's what they're like. Quitting smoking now greatly reduces serious risk to your health. Okay. But yeah, this is the ultralights. It's green, menthol. Menthol ultralights. White filter 100s. So white filter 100s in the white package. That's your ultralights. Usually the white or the extra light color is the extra light color. Light blue, light gray, white. Those are your ultralights. Cigarettes that are called ultralights.
I'm gonna change. I'll be right back.
Okay, yeah, that's what they are. If you person wants to quit smoking or lower their cigarettes, consumption of cigarettes, that might be something. Whether you're vaping or if you want to vape or if you want to go to lower cigarettes, you can always go to those ultralights. Yeah, you can go to your ultralights and smoke those. That's what I tried to give them cigarettes. Can I have a pack of cigarettes, Beulah? Sure. Just go in the closet and get you a pack. It's pretty common for people to let their kids smoke and stuff. So, and they didn't really card people at the liquor store at the cigarette buying cigarettes back then. Because I'm going down. There's a store at the foot of the trailer park. And I think it was ran by Middle Eastern people that ran the cigarette store, but it was a little grocery. Do you remember the little grocery at the foot of Sperling?
Yeah.
That was for a while they called it Shorts Grocery or something.
Yeah.
For, yeah. And we went there, and I would go and get cigarettes down there. Like when I was like 13.
Yeah.
And down there and tell them, hey, these are for my mom.
Okay.
About
Yeah.
cigarettes, But it wasn't until I was close to 16 that they started carding people. I was about 16 when they started carding people for cigarettes. That's when they had to start showing their ID. The legal age for buying cigarettes was 16 years old and
Yeah.
had an ID. I don't know how old you have to be to buy cigarettes now, but back then in 1991, it was 1990. 1990, it was um, 16 years old to buy cigarettes.
Oh,
So if
was it
you
16?
yeah, how old is it now? Guys, what's the age for smoking now, buying cigarettes?
I don't know.
I'm asking these people too.
I so forgot now.
But when I was at 13 and a half in the trailer park, and that woman had cigarettes in the neighborhood, and some kids had some cigarettes that lady gave her, so they gave me some cigarettes when I was 13. Then we went down to the Schwartz Grocery, the little store, little Quick Mart, like a miniature, almost like a mini grocery store, like a little miniature mom and pop grocery store. It was like a little mom and pop grocery store.
Tell them about what you said about the food.
It was ran by
How they
I don't know if it was ran by Middle Eastern people. Hey there, Barrel English. Good to see you, hon. But they had expired mayonnaise and stuff here at that grocery store at the foot of the trailer park, and they had expired food that they were selling in the grocery store. But we started going down in the summer of 1988, and we started buying cigarettes. The first cigarettes I ever bought were Doral. Doral lights. That was the first cigarettes I ever bought was Doral lights. Yeah, good to see you, Barrel English. Good to see you. Barrel English, I wanted to ask you a question. It's really funny to me, but to you it would not be funny. Um, listening to the Christian rock only. and I committed myself to listening to this Christian gospel only music.
Right.
But a lot of people recorded music off the radio, and the CD player Walkmans.
Yeah.
The CD player Walkmans back in the 80s and 90s were really big and chunky,
Yeah.
and you couldn't put it in your pocket.
No.
But people that listen to cassette player Walkmans have gotten so small
Yeah.
that you could put a cassette player Walkman in your pocket. Walk down the street with a cassette Walkman. You could ride a bike with your Walkman.
Yeah.
But in the 80s and early 90s, I remember the CD player Walkmans back in then were used batteries so quick it would suck the batteries like crazy.
Yeah.
It would suck batteries quicker than a cassette player. It just wasn't as practical. So, and you could record music from your friends. I don't know how many tapes I had back then that were dubbed from other people.
Right.
Because if you're 15 years old, you don't have much money, you don't get much allowance. How are you going to get money to buy all these expensive tapes?
You can't.
So you would have to record them with the radio.
Right. Or have friends
To
record it
record
for you.
them. That's how I first got that album, that Prince Around the World in a Day.
Yeah.
They first got that album, Prince Around the World in a Day, when it first came out. Now they dubbed it for me.
Yeah.
And remember Run DMC when they first came out?
Yeah.
They copied kids across the street in the trailer park that recorded Run DMC for me.
Yeah.
And that's when I listened to them.
Yeah, that's the way it was.
Yeah. So even though CD players were out, CDs were out in the early 80s, the mid 80s, CDs were out in the mid 80s, but they just weren't. Everybody didn't have a CD player back then. It was only a few
It was
people.
So expensive.
And you'd have to go out and buy the CD. And I think when they came out, all music wasn't available on CD.
You know, I was watching the 80s show and they was talking about buying a CD when it first came out
Yeah.
and CD player.
Hmm.
And they said the whole stereo thing was like $999
A lot of money for it.
back then.
Yeah.
And now, today, it would have been a lot cheaper.
But all the music wasn't available on CD back then either.
No.
I mean, only the new releases and stuff,
You
popular
remember
music.
when they were in a box,
what?
the CDs?
Oh, yeah, the CDs used to
Paper
be in
box.
a long paper box.
Yeah, like
It
that.
was like, Wayne, hold on just a minute.
It'd be like that.
Yeah, a long paper box, a long
Yeah.
box that the CD would be in.
Yeah,
And it would have to have the CD at the top and then
Yeah.
the paper at the inlay card at the bottom.
and it would tell what the songs were.
Yeah, so that's what it would be when CDs came out. Yeah, I'm glad too. Yeah, I don't really smoke, but I just smoke one cigarette every now and then. But I shouldn't, but But at the end of 1991, I had the religious awakening, and I lived that way with Christian music only. Christian music only. 92, 93, 1994, I listened to Christian music only. In mid 1995, in fall 1995, I started back smoking again. In fall 1995. So in 1995, 96, 97, and 1998, 1997, I smoked a pack a day for a while. Up into 1997, I cut back on my cigarettes some through 98, 99, 2000, 2001. When I cut back, I was trying to cut back by 2001. I was trying to smoke a lot less in 2001. Yeah, it would be hard to do, but they had Christian rock, Christian, different kinds of Christian music. But that's what I did during that time period. And that's those tapes I showed you guys on a live stream I did a little while back in 2001. Oh, that's good, Barrel English. That's a good thing. Oh, yeah, I understand. Do you cave up smoking Barrel English? That's good. But in 2003, they had a program at the hospital, and I was trying to cut back. 2003 at the hospital in Richmond, they had a hospital program that a support group, and it was a smoking cessation. It was a smoking cessation support group at the hospital, and they had it the Cooper Clayton method of cessation. Oh, nice. Cold turkey is the only way it works. It does, Barrel English. I tried that so long. In 2003, I quit smoking. I quit smoking in 2003 after smoking from 1995 to 2003. In the early 2000s, waning off of them, but I could never quit. So I smoked that half a cigarette with Wayne just now, but I'm not going to anymore. No more cigarettes. I'm not going to. And I haven't been until last week. I smoked one, and then I just now smoked a half a cigarette. No more. I'm going to stop because you have to stay quit. After 30 years, it's really amazing. That's part of what took my dad down. He smoked a lot of cigarettes. In 2003, I quit. In 2004, 2005, 2006, 2007. I smoked a cigarette here and there in 2007. In 2006, I bought a pack of cigarettes. I started smoking a little bit here and there in 2006, 2007, 2008. I started back really smoking. In 2008, I started smoking like a half a pack a day from 2008, 2009, 2010, 2011, 2012, 13. In 2012, I went on my female hormones in 2012, and so I knew being on female hormones, you're not supposed to smoke taking female transgender hormone, any kind of hormones. You're not supposed to smoke and take hormones because it can cause blood clots. I knew if I ever smoked a cigarette again, I'll be back addicted, so I just won't risk it. Good Barrel English. I'm glad you quit. I don't need to smoke anymore either because I learned that if you take hormones, it's a risk of blood clots. So in 2011, I started working on quitting again in 2011, but I never fully quit. I just wouldn't tell my doctor, but I wouldn't fully quit. I would, smoke a lot less. But around 2000, and got to where I would only smoke here. I would only smoke at Wayne's. And that was like 3 or 4 years ago. That's what my brother-in-law said. If he smoked one ever again, he'd get addicted again. That's why I'm not going to smoke anymore. I'm not going to do it. But yeah, that's exactly it. Find some other way to enjoy yourself. Then a couple of years ago, a year ago or so, I had been just smoking at Wayne's here. Just a couple here at his house, but I thought I need to quit completely. So the past year or so, a couple of years ago, I actually broke 100% off of no more cigarettes at Wayne's, no cigarettes nowhere. So yeah, forever, completely, no, none at all. That's what I'm doing now, just no more at all. So in my life, I just went on and off cigarettes. The next year in 2022, I'd sworn off from salt. I'd have high cholesterol, and my blood pressure is starting to go up too by getting fat and gaining a lot of weight. I want to really make a plan this year in 2022 to lose weight, eat right, lower my cholesterol, jog or exercise and take care of myself, and really eat a healthy, heart friendly diet, cholesterol friendly diet. If I have to take a cholesterol pill, I will. Do what I have to do to lower my cholesterol and take care of myself. I think that apple cider vinegar, if you drink a little bit take a little bit of apple cider vinegar every day, people say that that's supposed to help your cholesterol. Apple cider vinegar. And just, and eat right too. Quit smoking, eat right. That's why I enjoyed alcohol with my beer or my alcoholic drinks. Yeah, I enjoyed alcohol with my alcoholic drinks, and so I smoked. And I think I didn't want anybody else to feel. I don't want anybody else to smoke because I smoked. But yeah, just to try to exercise more.
I've got to quit myself.
Yeah, exercise, eat right, and not eat salt. Just exercise, eat right, not eat salt. Eat a heart friendly diet.
And a lot of grease.
Yeah, a heart friendly diet. And a heart friendly diet is, and the pizzas and stuff. These pizzas, I want to lay off the pizzas and all that kind of stuff and try to eat right. I've got a can of Quaker Oats. I'm gonna, oatmeal is good for you and fiber is good for you, and it helps to lower your cholesterol. Fiber does and oatmeal. So that's why I want to try to eat oatmeal every day. Yeah, Bronco Billy, Clint Eastwood at the end of the movie. Kids, eat your oatmeal every morning. Like Clint Eastwood said in the Bronco Billy movie. He said, kids, eat your oats every day. So it's good for us to eat our oatmeal every day. It's good to eat oatmeal. Good for you. And that's what we have to do is eat.
Plate and I'm gonna take a picture of it.
Okay, good.
It's about ready.
Did you think of eating black eyed peas tonight? Because it's like a tradition.
Yeah.
Well, that's a cool thing.
Yeah, and green.
How long until the
Cornbread's done. Are you ready to eat?
I'm ready.
now?
I'm ready to eat now.
No, I was gonna take
You gonna take it with your phone or?
my phone.
Okay. Doggone it. I guess taking care of yourself is a kind of a package deal. You have to.
Right.
You're not just one thing. It's a lot of stuff.
Right.
And you know what? There's a phrase that people said that couches kill. Couches kill.
Couches kill.
It's not like sitting on the couch.
But they call them a potato.
Yeah,
Couch potato.
it's like an unhealthy life. It's part of the reason some people that I think that laying around and not doing anything that people die. I guess the dangerous habits. That's the three main parts of taking care of yourself. Is the three main parts of taking care of yourself. Number one, lay off of dangerous habits. That's like smoking, drinking a lot, and car exhaust. I don't think patriotic PJs. They like your patriotic pajamas there.
Oh, really?
American flag. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Here's our spread here. Okay, I'm gonna get my grub on. Yeah. Oh, and you got some oil to go in the green, some vinegar.
Yeah.
Is that vinegar?
Yeah.
Good. Okay. Okay. I'm getting myself a.
You want a bowl instead of putting it the way I'm doing it?
Oh, is that how you're gonna do it?
Yeah.
I guess that's a good way to do it. I never thought of that. Good. I like it that way.
It's just like eating your soup beans that way too with the juice and all that.
You put it over top of your cornbread.
Yeah.
Let's see, just kind of like that, and you put your bean, you put your black eyed peas over top of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got some. Okay.
And I'll get the ham out too. I'm just letting it sort of heat up a little bit.
Oh, it's in the oven.
Yeah, it's done. It's hot. I'm just trying to make it a little bit more hotter so it was.
Yeah, I haven't eaten greens like that in a long time.
Those are spinach and greens.
Spinach and greens mixed together, guys. The cornbread looks so yummy. It is. Okay, I got myself some. Yeah, I think in life we have a time window that we can take care of our hearts and our health. And it's like a car. If you want to take care of a car, you don't wait till it has 200,000 miles on it before you change the oil. You have to take care of it all along the times. And I'm going to try to stay away from salt. Salt, too. I have the high cholesterol. I have to lower my cholesterol. That's what I want to do in 2022. I guess it takes all the habits to change them.
I guess you can see how I did this, don't you? With the mustard on it.
Mustard. Oh, you put mustard on the ham?
Yeah, I put some of it on it to give it a little flavor.
Oh, good. You put a little onion in that?
Yeah.
Oh, good. That's real good stuff.
Now I'm going to take a picture of it. I'm going to send it to people.
I'll have to make some of this stuff. I'm going to try to get some dried stuff like this.
Huh? Some dried what?
Dried stuff. I think if you tried garlic instead of salt, it would be healthier, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Is there a garlic that's open?
There should be one over there. Is that one not open?
No, it's not open. Here it is. Here's one. Hopefully it's open already. It's not open either.
Well, I got one over there. It's supposed to be.
Here it is. Darn. Shooty toot toot. Shooty shooty. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Mustard on the ham is good. Never thought of that before.
Nancy told me that. But she mixed it, but I tried to put the. See how this turned out now. It'd have been good with potatoes too, but I just didn't feel like making no more potatoes.
Here's my meal there.
And if you,
Yeah, it does look yummy. There's wings there. That's his spread there. Okay, now we're gonna grab down.
we're gonna finish that movie then.
Oh yeah, we'll watch this movie is Bette Midler, okay? This movie is called For the Boys. It's like Bette Midler is a singer in World War II, singing for the soldiers, or putting on shows for them. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna pause. We're gonna watch this movie. So, Happy New Year, Michigan lady. Good to see you.
Turn it up a little
Okay, I'm gonna mute you guys for a little while.
That's about all it is.
Street Life, good to see you. I'm not gonna even drink that much.
I'm not gonna drink that much of it.
No, just a little, just enough to,
Just,
just to wet my whistle just a bit.
well, you wanna use that cup here,
I
that big one?
don't think you should drink alcohol out of that. I think you should get a little glass.
Oh, a little smaller one.
Yeah, just a little cocktail glass. Something like this, you know?
Okay.
You know,
Put
guys.
some ice in it.
Okay. Now put the. Okay. Okay, guys, what I've got here. Beams Light Star. No, 8-star. Beams 8-star here. We've got a little bit of Pepsi. 8-star and Diet Pepsi mixed together for a wonderful nightcap here.
You wanna put your ice in it first, or?
I think you probably should do that after, huh?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. How much do you just put? Just enough? Just not even half, right?
Let's see.
How much?
That much. That's probably enough. It's 40%. You don't want to get it too strong,
Mhm.
but I mean strong enough that you can taste it first to make it. It just fit. It sounded
It's a little flat, but it's better than nothing. How much should I put in there?
a little more.
Like that?
A little more.
Like that?
Yeah, and then put your ice in it. So it was a little
So it
flat,
won't
not
be.
bad.
Huh?
It wasn't bad.
It was kind of flat. It was kind of flat. It's pretty flat, but it's not that.
Well, I heard it fizz.
No, a little bit. It ain't gonna make a big difference when you're. You just gotta have something with your schmoozle.
There you go.
Now got me a nightcap here.
Yeah, that's what Jules do. You're like Joe Day Hall.
Mm-hmm. Beams 8-star for that perfect nightcap. A nice picture. I never know she could make a nice picture. Beams 8-star for the perfect nightcap. There we go.
How it tastes.
Pretty good.
Tastes all
Not
right.
bad. Kind of sip it a little.
already ate, so it ain't like it's gonna be, you know.
Wonder's missing that guy.
But it's rewinding. This thing is not working.
Not working.
That rewinder.
What movie is it?
Yeah.
My son just said fake.
I put it in the right way.
I'm like today.
Well, look, I'm putting it in the right way.
Yeah, I mean,
Aren't
there's
I?
only one way to
This
put it
way?
in. There's only one way to put in there.
You hold it down, it'll run.
Mm-hmm.
Think it's just starting to get messed up, or what do you think?
Oh no, you put other tape in there.
It's doing okay.
It's quitting though when you let off it.
Yeah. But it's rewinding. You can see it moving in there.
Yeah.
I can't understand like messing up.
Wonder's messing up now.
It's rewinding now. Maybe it's stuck, tape or something, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's stuck maybe.
Good
the tape.
again. How long has you seen that?
I don't know, since last year sometime. I don't know, it could be sometime in 19.
I think it probably was.
It's been a long while.
I think the last time we saw it was downstairs, wasn't it?
Yeah. I've had this since 11. Did you hear me?
Yeah. Is it
I've had
done?
since 11, see?
Yeah.
That's been almost 10 years ago, ain't it?
Yeah, it has. It's been 10 years, over 10 years.
Yeah. So I can't understand why.
Did it finish?
Yeah.
Good to see you. Yay! I guess they did. It's just one person on here talking. Joni's tuna helper is on here with me.
Yeah. Yeah. Fuck me, JR.
Me, Joe.
and pull it out.
Okay,
you know?
guys. That was Beaches, one of my favorite movies. So it's two Bette Midler movies.
Yeah.
Let's see. The first one was
Boys.
for the boys. Yeah. Shariana, good to see you. We got done watching Beaches, the movie with Bette Midler and Barbara Hershey. So we just finished watching it. So that's two Bette Midler movies. So a happy New Year, Shariana. Good to see you. Now we're having the New Year's Rockin' Eve is coming on now. Yeah, it is great. Now there are plenty of movie posters, and I got some movie posters, but I'm gonna get the Beaches movie poster. That's something I don't have. Yeah, good. Okay. Yeah, the Beaches movie poster is what I'm gonna buy in the future, and I'll frame it and everything and put it on the wall. You've got to laugh a little, cry a little, live a little. That's the story of, that's the glory of love. You've got to love a little, laugh a little, cry a little. That's the story of, that's the glory of love.
What an amazing night with you and Daddy. Incredible.
When it came
Let's do it. All right, guys, bringing in the new year. All right, guys. Okay. Now we're doing it. Here we go, guys.
don't mess up, please.
29, 28, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 17, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year! Yay! 2022. Can't believe
Happy
it.
New Year.
Happy New Year to you too. 2022 is in the house now.
Yeah, we're finally here now.
Finally here.
In the house.
Maybe make a better year. Start it all over again.
I hope it will be.
Yeah. Yeah, starting all over.
That's gonna mess up now. I guess that's the weather.
Okay, now guys, Happy New Year to everyone. We had our on my channel and in the world stuff on. We had our Thank you, Jeffrey, for coming by. Thank you, Laura Lee.
Spreading the news. Here's Frank Sinatra singing.
Leaving today. And so that was our, yeah, so that was our last night's New Year's Extravaganza Bash. That's what that was last night. That was our replay of it. I wanted to give an edited, concise version that we could all enjoy and watch, that we could play back and enjoy. And so we thank you all for watching. Well, last night we had our Black Eyed Peas for good luck on New Year's Eve. So a lot of people eat their Black Eyed Peas on New Year's Eve. And so that's what we did. We had our Black Eyed Peas for New Year's Eve. We got to enjoy those. Thank you, Jesse, Big Daddy Scott. Thank you, Darwin, Laura Lee. Thank you, hon. All the other people who joined us for our great time last night and today for our nice replay of our wonderful New Year's Extravaganza last night. So I'm going to get rid of the long version. I was playing some copyrighted music on there, and I want to get rid of that. Yeah, so we'll catch you guys on the flip side. Like, share, subscribe, join the revolution, and I will catch you all. And I'm going to come up with some nice content for you channel members. Thank you. A shout out to you channel members. Thank you. And always stay beautiful and fun, loving yourselves. Catch you on the flip side. Like, share, subscribe, join the revolution, and I'll catch you where the sun don't shine.